All right, my friends, just a heads up, the man behind the curtain says he has a few surprises in store for us today, so we'll see what happens. First, let us get started with our candles. Oh, I can remember the very first time I was ever called ma'am. I was 21. I was at the Naval Hospital San Diego, and it was some 18-year-old Marine recruit who did not realize that I was basically his age. That was a long-ass time ago. Hello to you, my friend. And Jai Shri Ram. Okay. So, I have a little thing I do every day. I honor a friend or family birthday, and today, well, today is the birthday of someone I love so much. She is an amazing friend, a fellow spoonie, and a seriously kick-ass chef. Mal, I hope you have the best birthday ever. Hopefully, Shell treats you to the most amazing day. I love you both to bits. Happy birthday, woman. With lighting this candle, we close our circle and invite the ancient ones to be with us today, blessing our reading here. All right. I know, William Shatner's birthday. It's just, my time hop this morning asked, one of the trivia question was, this, I think, TV star was born on this day in whatever year, and I have a feeling it was referring to Shatner, although there were a couple of other interesting birthdays that I now can't remember. Ha. Hey, honey, did you know you're a woman now? I'm sure the man behind the curtain will be fascinated to find out that he is now a woman. I am not a lesbian. I may be bi, but I am not a lesbian. Just saying. All right, my friends. What is today's holiday? Got a couple of holidays we're going to address today. First, oh, nope, we have one. I'm sorry. I've screwed up my notes. Today, we have a very, very, very important holiday. Today, as we honor World Water Day, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound significance of water. It is more than just a resource. It is the very essence of life. As a veteran, I have seen firsthand the fragility of our world and the importance of securing vital necessities. As a witch, I recognize the sacredness of water, its connection to the ebb and flow of our planet's energy. And as a yoga instructor, I understand the fluidity of water mirroring the fluidity of our own bodies and spirits. Each drop holds the potential for life, for growth, for renewal. From the vast oceans to the smallest dewdrops, water sustains us all. Today, let's commit to mindful practices to conserving this precious gift and to ensuring that clean, accessible water is a reality for every being. Let's remember the interconnectedness of all things and honor the vital role that water plays in our lives and the life of our planet. Let us send our intentions and energy out into the world that all beings may have access to clean water, particularly right now, Flint, Michigan. But we're not going to go there. All right, witchlings. Why, thank you, Crystal. Yes. Hail Hydrate. Where's Steve Rogers when you need him? Well, hello. How are you today, buddy boy? Oh, yay. All right. Oh, and somebody came to say hi. Hello, baby. Mommy gotta work, okay? You a good boy? Okay. All right. Dude. Oh my gosh. They're all going batshit now. Yes. Yes, he is the real star here, and we all know it. Okay. All right. We have the Took monster, who is the star of the show, and then we have the furry overlord, who just runs the house. But hey, the little guy moved, so now I can move. Yep, he did. You want to come say hi, Bubber? Nope, he's playing with his brother now. All right, my witchlings. Yep, that's why I mentioned Flint. I know they do not have clean water, and, well, to be honest, getting them clean water doesn't seem to be a priority anytime soon. Took talk. Yes, dude. Hey, Starpaws. Good to see ya. No worries, hun. We haven't really talked about much. We just covered our holiday, which is World Water Day. Okay, really? You don't say. Hello, baby. Yes. See, Took has to come say hi to Starpaws. There we go. Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. Haha. Tooker, come say hi. You're a good boy, but I have work to do, dude. I love you, but I really have to work, okay? Come on, down. Come on, down you go, buddy. Be good. Thank you. Thank you for not landing on your brother. All right, my witchlings. I am going to take a sip of vitamin water. And then we'll get started. I have to admit, I think this is my favorite non-caffeinated beverage. Uh-oh. Yep. You know, I will take Kevin Costner over Mel Gibson any day, although I am kind of worried that he is also one of them. All right, my witchlings, welcome to today's daily divination draw, where we are reading the cards, and we're having a whole lot of fun while we're doing it. There's a puppy. There's a puppy at my feet again. All right, so go grab your favorite crystal. I am playing with a garnet palm stone. The reason for that will become obvious shortly. Light your favorite candle or some incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your brew today, and get ready to hear the day's message. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for your daily dose of divination. I know I did. All right, my friends. We start with affirmation. Where's my brain? What does the universe have to tell us today? Blue card today. I give myself the rest I need. Rest is more than just a good night's sleep for our bodies. We also need to replenish ourselves mentally and emotionally. Reflect on the areas of your life where you feel drained or worn out. What needs your attention? Consider one way you can take a step back and slow down this week. What boundaries can you establish to give yourself the rest you need? Hoy, there's a bunch. I will admit, I have not been giving my body or soul the rest it needs. I am working on it. All right. So, moving on to today's... That works. You did have a really rough week last week, friend. All right. What is our rune? I love this rune set. I absolutely love this rune set. Today we have inverted Kanaz. And one of the reasons I love this rune set is the little decoration here in the corner. That helps me figure out if it's right side up or upside down, especially for like Isa. But I digress. Kanaz, in its upright form, represents controlled fire, illumination, and creative energy. However, we pulled it inverted. So inverted speaks of the dimming of that light, a fading of vitality, a potential loss of inner fire. Think of the animal, the torch-bearing owl, its keen sight now clouded, its path uncertain. The stone, the fiery garnet, see, I told you, loses its luster, its inner glow subdued. The letter C becomes a whisper, its clarity blurred. The divinity, perhaps Bragai, the god of poetry and eloquence, finds his voice faltering, his inspiration waning. The tree, the pine, once a symbol of endurance, now sheds its needles, its strength diminished. The plant, the torch thistle, its flame-like blooms withering. The color, the vibrant red of fire, fades to a dull, muted hue. And the element of fire flickers and threatens to extinguish. And why am I envisioning Charmander and his tail going out? Inverted Kanaz is a call to introspection, a warning to tend to our inner flames, to rekindle our passions, and to seek the light within before it fades completely. Poor Charmander. It's a reminder that even the brightest fires can dim, and that we must nurture our inner spark to keep it alive. So, let me know what you guys think of today's rune. Did it also make you think of Charmander hiding under the leaf as it rains? Thank you, Prasad. It's not going to stay this color for much longer. I do have someone coming over to help me fix it tomorrow, but I'm not telling you guys what it's going to be. Ha. Yes, George Foreman was something else. The fact that he named all of his kids George also just makes me giggle maniacally. All right, now. Oracle. All right, my friends. Our first oracle. Changes will be made. Ooh, some of us are rather terrified of change. Second, there are regrets. See? We are terrified of change for that reason. And finally, we have the second option. So, changes will be made, signals an impending shift, potentially unavoidable. There are regrets, acknowledges past actions or inactions that weigh kind of heavily. However, second option offers a chance for redirection, maybe a new path forward. So it looks like we are navigating a period of transition while grappling with our past choices, emphasizing that potential for a fresh start despite those regrets. It encourages acknowledging the past while embracing those new possibilities. What do you guys think of that? Do you agree? Let me know. Moises. Hoy, my Spanish is sucking these days. I can't even pronounce names right. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Coffee will forever be my first love, though. All right. So, what do our tarot cards say? Now, reminder that Saturdays I use the hubby to do the cards. It is his deck. he pulls the cards, and I just read them to you guys. So we have this is going to be interesting. This reading, under the influence of transformation, which is traditionally the death card in a traditional deck, suggests we're about to have a period of significant change. The past, represented by the Two of Pentacles, reveals a time of juggling multiple opportunities, balancing the material and spiritual pursuits, and experiencing grace and expansion. The present, which is our Prince of Pentacles, highlights a focus on business ideas, education, and practical planning, indicating potential for growth through knowledge and deals. A possible future, the Ace of Swords, points to intellectual growth, clarity, and the wielding of wisdom, suggesting a period of sharp understanding and truth. And our overall message, which is conveyed by the King of Pentacles reversed, warns against unrealistic expectations and unstable deals. It indicates a need for groundedness and discipline, suggesting involvement with individuals who might overpromise. This card advises against pie-in-the-sky schemes, emphasizing the importance of stability and realistic assessments. The reading, therefore, implies a journey from a period of juggling possibilities to focused planning and intellectual growth, but with a cautionary note regarding financial and practical matters. Embrace change, pursue knowledge and clarity, but stay grounded in realism. What do you guys think of that? I love this deck. That's what he said when he handed me the cards. I'll just be honest. Yeah. The cards are not holding back this week. They have been just, you have a problem. You need to fix it. This is what's going on, and this is a good idea of how to fix it. Yeah, no, they're not pulling punches. Whew. All right. So, with that, let's find out what our Zen is. We have two quotes. One Zen saying, one quote from Hakuin. Hakuin says, "Get up and do something useful. The work is part of the cone." And our Zen saying is, "Chop wood, carry water." No, I did not pick the holiday after I did Zen. I totally did not put that together until just now. That, my friends, is our moment of Zen. I wish you guys could hear the rant in my ear. No, there's no synchronicity across the reading today. No, none at all. At all. No. They're not working together in any way, shape, form, or fashion today. Oh, look. It's time to put the candle out. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Because she's almost out on her own. And if I let it burn, I don't have to clean the candle holder so much. So, we give our gratitude to the Ancient Ones for joining us here today as the candle extinguishes itself shortly and opens our circle. Might do that. Actually, that's a good idea. He's suggesting smothering it with a new candle. So that's what I'm going to do. And no, I am not putting it in upside down, it will go in the correct way. Squish. Hey, look at that. The perfect amount of wax to just kind of hold it up. Squish. Oh well. Anyway. All right. Yes, I agree they are called a deck for a reason because we so often want to deck them. Yeah, I'm contemplating digging out my not unicorn deck today just to play around. Because I am kind of curious what the universe has to say that is not tainted by the attitude of my unicorns. I tell ya. Oh, I know. He's saying it's not just the unicorns, it was the goddess too, and I'm saying, yes, I am aware of that.
Hi, Dylan.
Shut up, phone.
Ready. Start your habit.
But my unicorns tend to have a very definite attitude because they're, well, mine and unicorns. Anyone who has worked with unicorns know that they are very freaking attitudinal. It's not going to cooperate. Yeah, we tend to lose everybody. We tend to lose everybody about halfway through the reading. Oh, we'll chat about the Native American oracles. I love that deck. All right, my loves. Let us wrap up for the day. As much as I want to sit here and chit-chat with the few of you that are here, we can do that tomorrow. Come back for coffee and cues, y'all. That is my favorite part of the week. Okay, my loves. Support from my witchlings makes all of this happen, and I am so grateful to all of you for your support. All right, go out there and spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. There is so much darkness in this world already. Please go out and be a light in that darkness. And then go out there and let your loved ones know, human, scaly, furry, and feathered, that they mean the absolute world to you. You don't know when that last opportunity will be, and I know from experience that 2 a.m. phone call sucks balls. Take a sip. He threw that up, and it reminded me I wanted a drink. Ha! All right, my loves. I am grateful for all of my witchlings who have stuck around to the end here. Thank you so very much. If you enjoyed the video, y'all know the drill. Leave me a comment. The algorithm has a thing for 7 words. And if you're stuck, well, hey, look, die, I made it. Yay. 7 words. Yes, I like that Panic at the Disco song. And then remember, have a wonderful day filled with magic and joy. And you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and you really do have a purpose in this world and in this life. I will see you guys later. I love you all. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdylin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.